What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day today. So today we're going to be talking about MLB The Show 23 and all of the new or revamped. I honestly would just say that they've kind of just adjusted things in MLB The Show 23, but all the new revamped MLB The Show 23 gameplay. So we're just going to go over it. I'm going to kind of mention everything that you need to know about MLB The Show 23. This could change your mind on if you want to buy it or not. With that being said, I hope you guys do enjoy it. Please do hit that thumbs up button. If we could get a like goal of like 4 likes on this video, that would be great. More Madden content is coming, but until then, please make sure to stick around and subscribe. We're almost at 300 subscribers, which is absolutely crazy. I don't know why I just stuttered there. But anyway, we're almost at 300 subscribers, which is just crazy. I cannot believe it. I'm getting so excited about it. More Madden content is coming, but for now, we're focusing on some baseball. So let's go ahead and cover MLB The Show 23. In MLB, gameplay is one of the biggest features that the game is promoting. Within gameplay, we're going to be talking about fielding, the display, batting changes, and the rules. When it comes to fielding, MLB The Show seems to kind of be adjusting mainly how the animations are played and what animations they have. They haven't necessarily changed anything or added any new mechanics, but the couple of things that they have done which are notable when it comes to fielding are more variations and start transitions based on player inputs. With a combination of more animations, which have kind of resulted in different types of results that you'll see, and also user control that relies both on player and on the user, what we're going to end up seeing here in MLB The Show is if you're in the outfield and you have a 79 overall center fielder who's trying to catch a fly ball that's off to the right side, if you take slightly a bad angle, or even if they don't have the best fielding, what's going to end up happening is that their get-off time in order to get the ball is either going to be slower, it could be faster, you could overshoot it, you could undershoot it, which is going to result in them missing the ball and then the runner continuing to run around the bases. A couple of other things to note when it comes to fielding are that there are hundreds of new fielding animations for errors, and these kind of also result in the ball player inputs. So what they're kind of talking about here, and all this information is from the gameplay breakdown. I'm just kind of summarizing it for you guys. But within all of these new hundreds of animations, pretty much what they're saying is that you're going to have new animations that could result in new errors, old errors. You're just going to have a lot more diversity within like how players can be able to catch the ball both in the outfield and in the infield, and how that's going to determine if a guy is safe versus if a guy is out. There's also been some changes with the throw accuracy meter. Particularly, they've changed how the accuracy meter works. So yes, we still have the accuracy meter, but they were like, hey, let's go ahead and go in there and let's go ahead and kind of spice things up to make things more challenging for the player. Because as we all know, in MLB The Show, what seems to be forever now, every game, the accuracy meter hasn't changed. Like, you literally just try to get it in the green doesn't move, and then bam, you got it. You like, if you get it right in the middle, perfect pass, guy's most likely going to be out. What they've done now is they have actually made it so the green meter will move from side to side, and you have to kind of determine when to hit the green meter based on the location of the actual green meter. Now, do keep in mind that if you hit the yellow, it's most likely going to result in a ground ball, and at that point, it's going to have to be really reliant on the infielder. And if the infielder, like primarily the first baseman, if the first baseman can actually like catch the ball or not catch the ball based on their fielding and catching. So a lot of new things that are just kind of not necessarily new features, but just readjustments to how the game is played, which should hopefully result in better gameplay. When it comes to the actual batting changes, MLB The Show, the developers have kind of just gone back to the basics and wanted to kind of present something that's a bit refreshing, but not exactly new. So in MLB The Show, there are a couple of things. One of the new things that they've included is just new sound for actually hitting the ball, which I think is great, and that's super exciting. It's something that we definitely needed. In competitive mode, and yes, this does apply to Diamond Dynasty, they've adjusted a lot of things involving foul balls and actually being able to hit, meaning that you're going to have better pitching and less contact when you actually hit. You're going to have a less late time good hits, meaning when you hit a ball and it's late, you're going to have those late times, which kind of ended up being towards third base or first base. Those are kind of gone now. You're not going to have those. This is what they kind of called cheesy type of gameplay. Those aren't going to happen. You need to be super accurate with actual batting. 50% of plate vision is now gone, which I think is honestly really good. Kind of crazy though. Pitching is going to be a lot better now. So when you're actually pitching, it's not going to be like you have two strikes, you throw the ball and it's going to be a home run. They've actually adjusted it now. So there's a little bit more competitive. If you're not the best at batting, but you're really good at pitching, and you're going up against a guy who's actually really good at batting, you're going to have that good balance between pitching and batting. And pitching might honestly have a little bit more advantage this year than it has in previous years. Now, going on to the display, there have been just some little tiny changes, not too much. I am hearing rumors about MLB The Show possibly having jet flyovers. I need to look a little bit more into that, but it is something that I have heard potentially. But within the actual display, there are actual new attributes displayed on the pitching mound, meaning that you could see some players and like you're going to see all the types of, if we're talking kind of Madden, like X factors that they have, what they're good at, their abilities, which is really good. You can kind of check the breakdown, what they're good at, what they're not. They've actually adjusted the pitch selection. So when you have like press X, Y, A, or B, those are actually formatted differently, so just a little bit of a refresher there. They've added a stats cast, which pretty much as you go through the game, you can check the stats cast and just be like, all right, you're good at doing this, you're good at doing that, you're not so good at like pitching this certain way. And as you go throughout the game, the percentages of like strikeouts or foul balls, those are going to change, so you can kind of see like what you're doing good at, what you're not doing good at. I think it's, again, a small feature, but it's something that is definitely needed. Now, the PCI placement, this one is an important one. They've actually changed it, and it is now going to be on the left side. So it's going to show up right away, unlike previous years where you do it, like you swing the ball and then it wouldn't show up for a little bit. PCI is just going to be right there, and they've actually gone a little bit more into depth on exactly what you can expect to see when it comes to hitting, particularly in launch angles. That's a new aspect, and then also the EV, which is pretty much the velocity when you hit the ball. You're going to be able to see how fast you hit that ball off of the pitch. Another important feature here is that there is going to be a new center dot, which is the bullseye zone when you are batting. It's just a little like visual feature here. So if you get it right on the dot in the middle, it's going to result in a perfect hit. As to what this means, we don't exactly know, but a perfect hit just makes it a little bit more competitive, changes up batting a little bit, spices it up. And then another important factor is that with contact, the contact grade, so it would be like your timing, it's either good, bad, very good, very poor. Contact grades will actually get better, and they've simplified them more. So they're going to give you less words, but more feedback, if that makes sense. I know it kind of sounds a bit confusing here, but instead of it just saying like very good, very not good, what they're doing is just that they kind of added a ton of new things within the PCI, the contact grade, and also the stats cast. They're all putting it together, and they're like, all right, this is how you hit the ball. You hit the ball, for instance, with your EV, 96 miles per hour. The launch angle was this amount. This is what you need to improve on, and it was a good hit. That's what they've done. Not necessarily a new feature, but it's just revamping it, making it so with batters, you kind of get to see like, oh, I didn't do so well at this, and adjusting on it, building on it. So hopefully as a batter, you will be able to progress and get better as the game goes on, as the game lifespan continues. Now, in terms of our last aspect, and this is arguably the most interesting one, rules. So with MLB The Show, they haven't implemented all of the new rules. For example, the base sizes, they're going to be the same as they have been in previous games. They haven't changed the base sizes, but they have applied the new MLB The Show rules to defensive shifts, meaning that like when you have a certain scheme that you want to change your like outfield into, when you're on defense, you're going to be able to actually like make them shift a certain way, and they're all according to the new MLB The Show rules. So you have new shift formations and stuff, which is really cool. Unfortunately, no bigger bases like I said before, and the pitch clock, I'm not entirely sure if they have that in the game. I haven't gotten confirmation on if it's in the game. I didn't see it, but if it is, please do let me know in the comments. Boy, okay, that was a lot of information. But with that being said, that is all of the information you need to know going into MLB The Show 23 and its gameplay. If you guys did like it, please do make sure to hit that thumbs up button and comment down below if you like this type of content or any suggestions or just comments on the video in general. But with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy. This was definitely a process to make. I literally had to like make, yeah, you can see that. I had to make a ton of notes for it. But, you know, I love doing this type of stuff. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you are mainly here for Madden content, do not worry. Madden content, it is on the way. We got Derek Carr. Unfortunately, tragically, my Derek Carr video just, it plummeted. So we're going to have to do another Derek Carr video, but this time with the Saints instead of the Jets. And maybe, possibly, if we get enough likes, get us 4 likes on this video, Aaron Rodgers on the Jets if he does go to the Jets. He's leaning towards going to the Jets right now, so that'd be pretty cool. But anyway, with that being said, hope you guys did enjoy it. Please do make sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, check out the social media, and I will see you guys next time. Oh, and also, for any of you who are new for MLB The Show, I periodically do MLB The Show content, so I find it really fun. I love baseball, the video game I've been playing since I was like 13. So if you are new, welcome to the channel. Please do subscribe. I mainly make Madden content, but occasionally MLB The Show, just with general news, does comes out. So if you want to stay in tune for that, just make sure to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and who knows, maybe you'll get into Madden sometime. But anyway, see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.